Hello? How's that? I had a feeling there was something up with the mic. How's this? I can hear now. Alright. I had a feeling there was something up with the mic, so just keep me updated. Much better. Okay. Alright, we're gonna roll with this then. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in. I can't believe I'm late to this, man. And the bottom of the line is, I just genuinely was. Like, literally, I opened my phone for the first time in like the last hour, looked, and I saw Marmoush to Man City, here we go. And instantly set up the stream. HCFC Vlogs, Adam FC, Adam MCFC, In the Know Man, so many people. On my playing stream, me and LB raided the guy streaming at Manchester Airport, and he got dead annoyed. And the mods all hated City fans. Funniest streams I've ever done. Had 55 people at once at one point. That's big. Great news for City fans. How are we all doing? This is Tassif Hussein. I'm feeling pretty good, thank you. Keep your eyes on one Finland midfielder. All right. In the Know Man, hinting maybe towards a Brazilian that plays in Italy. Connect HSC, tell him the story about the guy with tell him the story about that channel. This city gave the guy views and attention and doesn't appreciate us because he's such a fraud. This city was praising him as well, and he doesn't appreciate us. Blinking heck, some people Well, welcome to the stream though. Either way, a huge deal on done here. Massive, call it whatever. But nonetheless, we've finally gotten it over the line over such a transfer saga. I feel like I've already done my Here We Go stream because I literally went through everything, basically all the whole story up to this point, like 2 hours ago. So this is a bit weird. He hated LB and his chat. Thinking heck. So it's a bit weird doing it now, but nonetheless, I'm just happy to see this news. If I'm being honest with you, finally happy to see that this deal has been done. Over 9 days, it's felt like 2 months waiting for this to happen. It's been such a long journey up to this point. Not telling us the fee yet. We know if I was to have a guess at the fee, I reckon total overall fee, add-ons included, 60 to 80 million. I think it's in that gap. So feel free to hit your bets in anywhere. But 5-year deal for the Egyptian forward who wanted to join City. 5-year contract, which is nice. 1, 2, and 3 of Marmoush, which is just so good. Gonna have a quick look at Marmoush's stats for Frankfurt. He has officially, more than likely, played his final game with them now, which is just good for us. Means he can get over to Manchester. Hopefully his flight is as soon as possible. We know Kusanov was flying. Vital Reese is probably in Manchester, I would have thought by now. So here is his stuff. He can play on either wing, mainly plays at top. I know he can play in the cam as well, and he's played left mid before. He's only been going up. Here's his stats this season: 26 games, 34 goal contributions. He doesn't slow down. His mods were we have a huge mission here, and I'm gonna go in there for Marmoush playing stream too. We reckon his first game is Chelsea. I think he can't play PSG because it's League UCL. Yeah, I don't think he'll play against PSG. It might be a bit too soon. Hopefully we can have Kusanov or something like that by then. I'd love people give me views and praise and comments, likes, but he doesn't appreciate it. Big ups to everyone tuning in at the moment. We're going to go through everything Marmoush related now. Go back a little bit over the the whole saga. In his respective league, he's gotten 15 goals, 10 assists. Now you might be wondering, does he do it in the big games? Well, let's just have a look. So didn't do it against Dortmund in match day 1, but let's have a look. Bayern Munich quite literally got a goal contribution in all respects. He helps in all 3 of the goals they get. Leverkusen, they may have lost, but who scored? Himself. Freiburg basically wins them the game with 3 goal contributions. Gets 2 goals here. Gets a goal that at least seals them a draw against Augsburg. His longest spell of not getting a goal contribution in his league is 2 games. Here, got a goal in every single game. Got a goal contribution in every single game bar 1. You add those up, that's at least 1 goal contribution each game on average. In the cup, 2 assists there, 1 goal there, and nothing there. Unlucky. Nine people tuning in. Big ups. Really do appreciate that. Make sure to hit the likes if you haven't already. Each one helps with the algorithm and all that. Yeah, but we can have a look here. 21 matches at the striker this season. 3 on the left, 1 at second striker, 1 at attack and midfield. And they confirmed that he can play off the right too. So he can play anywhere along that kind of front 4 area, which is where we really want him to be operating. Let's have a look at Julian Alvarez real quick, because look, he's very much being looked at as that Julian Alvarez replacement. So let's have a look at his positions. Julian. I'll click on view all stats. Again, the centre forward, the left wing, and look at when he was at Sissy, did play in other areas. Look at that. This is exactly the kind of thing we're looking for. Look, he hasn't played as many games as Alvarez has in these areas in this season compared to that season. But look, Alvarez can play off the left, can play off the right, can play at the striker, can play second striker, can play attack and midfield, and can play off the left, mid. Quite literally all the positions that he can cover. Yes, boys says we are the mighty Stockport County. Well, welcome to the chat. I didn't expect to see a Stockport fan here, but you're more than welcome here. Big ups. Let us know what you think to Marmoush. Yeah, but look, you look at the goal contributions Julian Alvarez got as well. We sold Julian Alvarez and we didn't replace 32 goal contributions. Okay? That is quite literally what we did. But with Marmoush, you are replacing those goal contributions. And look, if he finished the league here, imagine how many goal contributions he would have gotten if he stayed with Frankfurt. Again, not saying that he won't get incredible numbers at Sissy, but, he would have kept going up. He's potentially hitting 50s in his goal contributions. His numbers would have finished on crazy areas, and it still can finish on crazy areas. It still very well can. For me, he's an Alvarez upgrade. Much better in wing and midfield. Yeah, from what I hear, his stats are incredible. There's no doubt about it. You can't shy away from them. It's not like he's been on a purple patch either. He's carried on doing it in the new year. He's been doing it for how long now? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. And he started off pretty strong in the 6th month. He's been doing it for over half a year. Even last season, though, numbers weren't even that bad. Numbers weren't bad at all. 23 goal contributions. That's still more than Jeremy Doku got for us last season. His numbers have absolutely skyrocketed this season, of course. He has truly gone through the roof. And it's exactly what we need. It's perfect for us because not just because, it's an extra body, it's Julian Alvarez replacement. It gives that man up top a bit of fierce competition. Marmoush is known to be sneered at quite clearly. He will come in feeling like he's the big dog. with these numbers, probably with the number 7 shirt on his back, he's not a player to be sneered at. He's very clearly someone with talent. And Erling Haaland, I feel like he should be having a head over his shoulder. So look, I'm really excited to see Marmoush in the team. Connect G&A predictions for him. We both agree he'll hit the ground running. Now then, whilst I think he could very well hit the ground running, I do think he could very well come in and have that impact. I think if he doesn't, which is also a possibility, we have to be patient. We can't just. I think he will, but if he doesn't, I'm willing to be patient because I know we're signing for a big fee, and that's a difficult thing to say. It's like the whole Jack Grealish conundrum. How long we've been patient for him to start turning up the big numbers. I'm willing to be patient for Marmoush. Coming in a very difficult spot, halfway through the season, he's got no preseason, and this is the time he's coming in. It's a big area for him to be joining the club. So, but I do think he's going to get going. I really do. If he doesn't, no problem. Willing for him to adapt, but I'm 90% certain he will. Yeah, I think there's a very good chance that he's going to hit the ground running, shall we say. Yeah, I think he could very well go and do it. More things we can look at. Let's see if we can find if anyone else is revealing any more little details about this. Now then, good thing is about here. Just going to have a look at something. Southampton losing 1-0 and Southampton are winning 1-0 if we didn't know. Manuel Ugarte, big ups for the own goal. Where does that leave United? I've just got to say, sorry. A 15th. Oh. If they lose this. If they win this, they go up to 12th. How excited are you from 1 to 10? This is big. This is a January signing too. I think the January transfer window can be so good, but the January transfer window has never really meant too much to me because I know City don't do tons of January business. Like the last huge signing we made in January was Laporte. And of course, we signed Alvarez in January, but let him stay at the club he was in on loan. Of course, we signed Perone in January, Chaviri. We signed all these players in January, but we let them stay at their clubs. This guy's coming in, as you'd expect. So I'm extremely excited. I think I'm like a 9 because it's not something we see often. Wow, Yoro got done on one of the chances. Eek. Tyler Dibbling, by the way, he's playing that game, and Big Steve said that we should sign him in that video. So big ups to Tyler Dibbling. Highly rated player. What else can I see? I'm actually gonna have a look at the Bundesliga table real quick, just so I can just see the actual impact he's having on goals in the Bundesliga for his team. So Eintracht Frankfurt have 40 goals in their league this season. He covers 25 goal contributions worth of them. He covers well over half of Frankfurt's goal contributions. Of course, he's gotten 15 goals just full stop, which brings it down there. 15 goals full stop, which brings it to 25. Plus the 10 assists he's had. He's gotten a goal contribution. The only goals he hasn't had a goal contribution in are 15 different goals. And they could be anything. Connect best YouTuber. Big ups. You're getting a lot of subs to lately as well. Yeah, the subs have been going up, and I really do appreciate everyone that has contributed towards that because subs are important. They help the channel. By the way, just asking because I'm not 100% sure. How's am I synced now? or is audio still coming like a couple seconds after? Let me know. Hope it's okay now, because we wouldn't want that to be a permanent issue. Marmoush averages goal contribution every 60 minutes. There you go. That's a goal contribution well and truly in every game. You know, like how many games hasn't he had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 league games he hasn't had a goal contribution. 1, 2. And then plus other competitions, he's had 7 games where he hasn't had a goal contribution. That's pretty good going. You know, to only miss 7 games with goal contributions. And this game he came off the bench, by the way. I know this game he started the full thing, but still. And if we look at another impact off the bench as well, by the way, 27 minutes. That's probably a winning goal considering how late he came on. Came on with about 63 minutes to go, roughly, that would be. He's probably gotten the winning goal there as well. Impact off the bench. According to Frankfurt, he plays really well without GNA too. Yeah, which is good. You know, he's not completely relying on GNA. But look, just look at that. Remember that there. Okay, just think of that. This tally. Remember, 5 league games without a goal contribution. 5 league games. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Haaland doubles that. You know, now by no means am I trying to undermine Haaland. I'm not trying to say he's bad. Marmoush is good, but I'm saying that there is such clear quality in Marmoush, and Haaland again. If he wants to stay the number 1 guy, he's got to be looking over his shoulder a bit. You know, free kick taker at long last. He can win you a game single. Handedly, and that's what we need. Connect. Haaland can't do that. Let's be honest. Yeah, I think that's fair. Haaland is a great player, but you know, recently he hasn't really been burying the amount of chances he probably should have. And well, if Marmoush can bury them, then look, we've got to put Marmoush in that team. You know, that's Haaland's tally, but, you know, Marmoush can play on the wing, can't he? So, and he can play at the cam. So let's just have a look at Phil Foden. Now, this season hasn't been as good for Phil Foden. Bear in mind, he's on 10 GNA, which is still probably better than some. And, of course, Phil Foden's had a couple of injuries here and there, but 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 8, 9, 11. So 11 games without a goal contribution. Yeah, I'm only counting the Premier League at the moment, not even counting Salford, not counting the EFL Cup, not counting, you know, the Champions League. You know, I'm only counting the league. Doku. Look at that. I've already got him on my search history here. Doku. Yeah, he's on 11 goal. 11 goal contributions for Doku this season. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. You know. We'll have a hungry Haaland now. Remember the first 6 weeks at City, wasn't certain if he'd start, and he was unreal. Yeah. Marmoush takes a lot of shots, so if he misses the first few, I swear if I see anyone hating on him. Anthony on Vermenu. Blinking heck. Masterclass incoming. You know, and I'm not trying to rip into our wingers that badly. You know, I'm not trying to say these guys are bad. I'm just trying to show how good Marmoush is. Savinio, 9 GNA this season. You know, it decides to show me. He's played a bit everywhere, to be fair, Savinio. He's had a few games here and there. But, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games without GNA in the league. Got anyone else in our league? Don't even need to look at Grealish, What's he on? 1 goal, 4 assists this season. Got 3 of those in 1 game, by the way. In the league, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11 of the games that he's been in. Nunes saved United from relegation. 3-0 Southampton. Please. Look. But end of the day, I'm not trying to diss our wingers. I'm just trying to show how good Marmoush is and can be in this team. Because Marmoush, he's not a normal player. He's clearly a big level. He's clearly someone on big levels. Now then, let's have a look at something. Now then, if you don't know, FPL Main Road said that a medical has been scheduled for Monday, and he said that it was more than likely Marmoush's. He did tweet that. And so, I'm going to have a look at his games coming up. So, medical on Monday. That means the signing probably gets announced Tuesday, Wednesday. He's not playing against PSG. But if it gets announced there, maybe he gets a training session or 2 in before Chelsea. I think he's available for Chelsea. He's definitely, obviously, not available for Ipswich. Let's not be silly. Connect speaking facts. Hi, I love Marmoush. Probably my favourite player. I'm gonna get Marmoush 7 on back next week with no printing. Wait, I'm gonna get Marmoush 7 on back in next week. On my shirt, no printing. Recent out Saturday, Kusanov Monday, and Marmoush Wednesday, in my opinion. Yeah, that sounds good. Keeps the hype up. And we will stream all the announcements, by the way, of course. Here we go, at long last. Again, fee probably between 60 and 80 million in total. Honestly, though, I don't really care. I'm just so happy that it's done, A part of me has been so worried that someone's going to turn around and be like, Sissy aren't going to pay the cash or whatever, A part of me was so worried about that, but I'm so glad that my worries have been futile and that it's just all gone through as planned. Perfection. Whew. But back to the original tweet from Frabizio. I am a bit sad that there isn't a fee, But look, in terms of our spend, I guess. So I believe Reece was 35. I believe Kusanov, including add-ons, by the way. I believe Kusanov was about 50. And I'm going to say, I think Marmoush is probably going to be about 70. So, look, that is the highest Kusanov will be. This is about the middle ground, and I believe that is just what Vitor Reece is. 150 million. How much more do you reckon we're going to spend? Grealish says Southampton should be 4-0 up. Goldfish says Southampton should be 4-0 up. Rival fans crying about our spending for the first time in 2 years. They have no idea how much we are spending in our summer profit. Our summer profits were insane. 2 academy players covers Vitor Reece. That's the reality. 2 academy players covers Vitor Reece. Alvarez covers Marmoush. And there is definitely more than enough to cover Kusanov as well. And do you know what the beauty of that is? That's literally only just from player sales. Think about the other revenues the club brings in. You know? We're just going through player sales. We're not even going into our reward money for winning the Premier League. Our reward money for the placement for getting to the final of the FA Cup. Our reward money for getting to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That stuff also helps go towards the transfer budget. We haven't even touched that. We probably could spend another 100 million if we so wanted to. That's the thing. You don't even need to go to the season before it. You just need to spend it in the season we're in now. And we cover so much of it. Money is not the issue for City because of how much money we bring in. You know? Money is not the problem. It's merely getting the deals that you want done. He's getting destroyed. Lenny Euro. You know, I did do a graphic. I tend to keep all the graphics I make, or a good chunk of them anyway, and I'm just gonna go see if I can find this one. See if I got rid of it or not. Here we go. So in the summer just gone, okay, we sold Alvarez 75 million plus 20 million in add-ons, but I'm only going to count 75. Joao Cancelo 25, Harwood Bellis 23, Liam Delap 17, Sergio Gomez 9, Tommy Doyle 5, Micah Hamilton 4.10, Yankuto loan with a 4 million loan fee, Alex Robertson for 1.15, and Cam Phillips, Perone, Kabore, all on loans. All that added up is just above 164 million. And if I've gotten these prices bang on here, we haven't even gone through all that. Plus the rewards money, we've got so much more money left. You know, rival fans can cry all they want, but if we did this in the summer, it wouldn't be frowned upon. It's because it's January. Oh. Well, there you go, though. I haven't really got much more to say on Marmoush. Thank you all for tuning in. Here we go. It's always a pleasure to cover. And hopefully I'm going to be able to cover some Kusanov announcement soon, a Vital Reese announcement soon, and then hopefully, of course, a Marmoush announcement. And hopefully we move straight on to Cambiasso, because apparently he's brilliant, by the way. Apparently he's really good. Just makes sense. Do it. You know, probably the Kyle Walker replacement. And if he's the right guy to go for, we 100% have the money. Do it. Just do it, man. Why on earth not? Big ups to you all. It's been a fantastic stream. So much interaction. And I'll see you all in the next one.